how people feel about you and making sure that they always say nice things about you. That means like you want to be in control of your narrative at all times, and that's impossible. That's not how
True.
life is. As much as you want to be in control of your narrative, that's not going to happen. Especially if you live in the public space.
Exactly.
वो आपके हाथ में ही नहीं है. और लोग आपके बारे में क्या सोचते हैं, उनकी एक्सपेक्टेशंस क्या है, उसका इमोशनल लेबर अगर आप करने लग गए तो जिंदगी तो 10-20 साल से नहीं करते.
झंड हो जाए.
I don't want to be that person who at 50 was like, अरे यार, I didn't live my life.
Yeah.
I didn't do what I wanted to do. I didn't give it my all. I don't want to think like that. Do we also get to swap bodies?
Well, there's no end to wishing. I want to keep my body, but we all want your bodies, by the way. Just saying.
Because of what, मैंने she's a person of routine and discipline. Okay. मैं अभी तक मैं कहीं लिखा हुआ था कि अब मेरा था कि मैं बड़े होकर डॉक्टर बनना चाहती हूँ, पर अब मेरा है कि बड़े होकर एक दिन रूटीन फॉलो कर लूँ, एक हफ्ता अगर मैं रूटीन फॉलो कर लूँगी ना, मुझे लगेगा कि मैं बड़ी हो गई. आई एम अ बोनाफाइड अडल्ट.
Hello everyone, welcome to News 18, and today we have with us Shilpa and Kusha. What an absolute honor to be in your company.
Oh, thank you.
How have you been doing? How are you?
Good. सही चल रहा है. She just offered me food right before this. I'm actually very happy.
So if she burps in between,
That's on you.
What is happening?
It's actually on me, but it'll be on her.
Thanks. Lovely.
Okay, so you started your acting career in 1993. You started your acting career in 2020. Ghost stories, right? What if you could swap your debut years?
मैं तो क्या ही कर पाऊंगी, मेरे को धकेल देंगे.
इसको तो याद भी नहीं है मेरा डेब्यू कौन सी पिक्चर से.
अभी मैंने पूछा इनसे आपका डेब्यू कौन सा था? क्योंकि तब मैं क्या ही कर पाऊंगी.
नहीं मतलब if you were a heroine in the 90s.
तो बर्बाद. She's very 90s, huh? By the way, she loves
90s kid.
Bollywood was gold.
Of
The
course,
music
of
is
course.
still gold. अब जाके रिमिक्स के गाने बन के वापस रिप्रोड्यूस हो रहे हैं. But sorry, सवाल इनकी तरफ.
Madam, I would say I would be so lucky. Like my first film, I'm doing it with Shah Rukh Khan and Kajol, and the only sad thing is I would be dropped from the terrace.
Yes.
That would be pretty sad, but that's a great debut to have.
Yeah.
Would you want to do ghost stories?
No, not just specifically those films. I'm just saying if you were this
I'd
Gen
be very
Z.
happy if I was in Kusha's place, because I'd be seriously talented. Because the kind of stuff that she does and she carries off so effortlessly. Because जो वो करती है is not easy, you know. And
do we also get to swap bodies?
Well, there's no end to wishing.
I want to keep my body, but
We all want your bodies, by the way. Just saying.
Because of what, मैंने she's a person of routine and discipline. Okay. मैं अभी तक मैं कहीं लिखा हुआ था कि अब मेरा था कि मैं बड़े होकर डॉक्टर बनना चाहती हूँ, पर अब मेरा है कि मैं बड़े होकर एक दिन रूटीन फॉलो कर लूँ, एक हफ्ता अगर मैं रूटीन फॉलो कर लूँगी ना, मुझे लगेगा कि मैं बड़ी हो गई. आई एम अ बोनाफाइड अडल्ट.
+1.
So, but हमें एक्चुअली कुछ करने की जरूरत है नहीं, क्योंकि आज हम 2023 में हम साथ में हैं और एक मूवी में है. So I feel like
हम बहुत सुखी हैं.
we are pretty much living our best reality.
Absolutely.
Yeah, that was good.
मैंने मेरे मुंह की बात छीनी.
Right.
We're living our best realities, and nothing could have been better than this.
Absolutely. Very true. So, coming to Sukhee, I've watched the trailer. Such a sweet, beautiful film. It left me smiling,
Oh,
Yeah.
thank you.
So, so what I found is it's also about, finding your identity, embracing it. As women, I want to know, this is for both of you. Has there ever been a moment when it got difficult to cancel out the noise around you? Just, she started smiling already. But, just embracing yourself, your identity and protecting it. Has it been difficult ever?
अच्छा मैं लूँ?
Bilkul.
Sam, we want to hear from you.
I'm someone who really lives in the now.
Mm.
And I live and practice living in awareness. So when you kind of get a hang of that, You have to know that this is your truth, this is the reality. What others perceive of you is not the truth many a times.
Yeah.
Especially the way we're written about, and we're always looked at like we're larger than life, but we're actually just human. We're valuable. Then many times I know, I'm wrong,
Yeah.
but I recognize it and I know where I need to correct it, and I move on from there. And then many times I know what I've done is right, but other people perceive it as wrong. As long as I'm okay with how I dealt with that situation, I'm okay with it. Because you know what, at the end of it all, I'm not answerable to anyone
That's right.
but myself. And that is exactly what we're trying to show with this sweet slice of life in, the character I've played in Sukhee. That it's important to kind of live in the moment
Yeah.
and don't lose a sense of self. It's so important to value yourself and respect yourself,
Yeah.
Only then can you command that respect with other people.
Yeah.
What happens is that we lose who we are and we are disrespecting ourselves because we women are constantly living in guilt,
Yeah.
right? And you kind of are okay with other people directing you. ये तो ऐसी है, ये तो डांस करती है, ये तो मतलब चीप है. And then we are bogged down with that,
Yeah.
that perception of what other people think of you. But you are actually बेधड़क, बेपरवाह, and you are, आप दिल की अच्छी हो. इसमें शर्म की क्या बात है? आपने कुछ गलत किया है? तो a lot of people actually lose their sense of self, and I think it's important to value yourself and just bringing focus to that.
Right.
That if you want to be respected by your own people and others, it's important to respect yourself.
Right.
You have to bring up your children with that sense of, ethic and values, so that they grow up and don't become doormats or don't treat their wives badly. So that is the precedence you have to lead
Set,
with
yeah.
and set. Sorry, how do you deal with perceptions?
Yeah, I think how people feel about you and making sure that they always say nice things about you. That means like you want to be in control of your narrative at all times, and that's impossible. That's not how
True.
life is. As much as you want to be in control of your narrative, that's not going to happen. Especially if you live in the public space.
Exactly.
वो आपके हाथ में ही नहीं है. और लोग आपके बारे में क्या सोचते हैं, उनकी एक्सपेक्टेशंस क्या है, उसका इमोशनल लेबर अगर आप करने लग गए तो जिंदगी तो 10-20 साल तक नहीं करते.
झंड हो जाएगी.
I don't want to be that person who at 50 was like, "अरे यार, I didn't live my life.
Yeah.
I didn't do what I wanted to do. I didn't give it my all." I don't want to think like that. So I feel as a person who is a compulsive people pleaser, and
that's our problem.
yeah,
Right.
and a grade A micro, like I really micromanage everything
Yeah.
in my life. As a Virgo, I do that. I feel like at some point you have to let go. You have to let go to be able to be happy and to be able to be present in a moment. I really struggle with being present in the moment because I'm constantly thinking about 5,000 different things. But like I'm doing everything in my life to reach that point of Zen, which is that awareness she's talking about. If I'm giving this interview right now, I am present, giving you this interview and enjoying this part of my life. I would love to reach there. I think I'm somewhere there, about like 5% there.
5% there. Okay.
5% there, and I think I will be about like 40% by the end of this year. That's not bad.
No, at least she has the sense of
Awareness, yeah. That's
to
what.
acknowledge that she's not yet there.
I'm
बहुत
not
लोगों को पता ही नहीं है कि कहाँ गलत जा रहे हैं. So just have that sense of awareness is a start.
But Sukhee के अगर lens से इस बात को देखा
जी.
जाए, which is the story of I think so many women in our
Absolutely.
country, where I feel like they're constantly battling perceptions, they're constantly battling people's ideas.
People's idea.
कि आप सोचते हैं कि मुझे ऐसा होना चाहिए, उसकी वजह से मैं अपने आप को कहीं खो दूँ.
Exactly.
Which is why when I read the script of Sukhee and I was like, oh my god, my mother is going to love this movie so much because I feel like she'll feel represented, she'll feel like उनके बारे में किसी ने story बनाई. और जिस तरह शिल्पा मैम ने उसमें काम भी किया है, I felt like she brought so much reality
Yes.
and compassion and this sense of endearment to the character, which makes you instantly like her. Like Sukhee is so likable. आपने ट्रेलर
Yes,
देखा
देखा
होगा
है।
या मैंने जो फिल्म देखी है उसमें सुखी so like
Hmm.
but she's also I think somewhere on a journey of self discovery,
Yes.
which most women are. So
Yeah.
many women are constantly trying to find themselves, and especially women of our, or let's say our mothers and women who manage homes, who have careers and are managing homes, and they don't even know like how life is just getting away from them.
Hmm.
I feel like they will have a sense of themselves at
That's
the end
right.
of this movie, that oh my god, I need to do a little living for myself.
Yeah.
Okay, and why little? A lot.
Yeah.
Let's not settle for little.
Unapologetically though.
Yeah.
Bedharak.
Yeah. Besharam, beparwah.
Wow. Yeah. No, very well said. And taking that ahead, that thought ahead, again, this scene really stood out for me. And we see Sukhee, like most women that we have seen growing up, even now. So much of their life is about giving, doing things for their family, for their husbands, children, and still getting called selfish, right? That is
It's so
very
sad.
it's sad, it's infuriating also.
Yeah.
As an audience, as a woman, it's infuriating. Shilpa, you are managing your professional life, your personal life, you being a mother, and successfully so. Are there days when you're like, how do I do it?
Every day.
Yeah.
Every day. I dabble with a lot.
Yeah.
And like she said, I think it's a woman thing. And I think it's an Indian woman thing that we are multitaskers and we're conditioned to be that way. I think it's a whole middle class way of upbringing. And we're made to believe that after a certain age, even if you are a working woman, you have to make sure that you create that sense of balance even at home.
Yeah.
So you could be working and doing a 14-hour shift, but you come home and you make sure that you're the best daughter-in-law, and because you don't get married to just the husband, you get married into a family.
Yeah.
And you kind of make them your own. So the many times though, now I'm okay with it, because after 14 years of marriage, it's okay. Like I said on the onset of this interview, you have to stop taking yourself so seriously.
Yeah.
I'm really lucky though. I'm blessed with a great set of in-laws who love me, who are extremely proud of my achievements, and who are constantly encouraging me.
Yeah.
They're actually most excited about Sukhee because I'm playing a Punjabi character. But I think, I am able to do so much because I have that encouragement from my husband, from the people around me, and also I've been brought up in a home where I've seen my mom work all her life.
Yes.
So that sense of work ethic and that respect and that whole value system comes from there, where I think it's okay to have your mom work for 10 hours and you only get to see her on weekends. That for me became a way of life.
Yeah.
And Shamita and I turned out fine.
Yes.
Turned out excellent.
So we're women who are independent, and I'm
Yeah.
very, very proud of that. I have a daughter today and I want her to be the same.
Yeah.
I want my husband to know that I'm not dependent on him. And I want the world to know that you can have your own identity even after marriage.
That's true.
I never stopped working.
Yeah.
I choose what I want to work on. So today, my biggest achievement is that I'm relevant, not because I'm just an actor.
Yeah.
Without my films,
Yeah.
also I'm relevant.
Absolutely.
So that makes me really happy and proud as a woman.
yeah.
So I just think that coming back to what we were discussing in Sukhee, not everybody has the luxury to do that.
Yeah.
But in your own little way, if you kind of understand the importance of, self-value and self-preservation, and kind of take out some time without that sense of guilt
Yeah.
that most of us have within us. I think it's genetically just come down to us.
Yeah.
I don't know why. And while saying that, let me tell you, we are all human beings and we all go through that sense of guilt. So whether you're a homemaker or you're drawing a hefty salary
Yeah.
in a multinational, all women are going through this sense of guilt.
Yeah. That's true. That's right.
So yeah, you just have to realize the difference between right and wrong, and then it's okay to be slightly grey. It's okay.
Yeah, it's okay. Yeah.
Yeah, if it's going to give you a bit of happiness, and then in turn, if you are happy, you're going to give happiness to your family, live that life.
Right.
You know, my best
Yes.
friend is a mother and
Okay.
a working woman. Everything, and there's nothing that she doesn't do. She also takes out time for us. She will take that time out for that trip. And I look at her life, and I would say my life is relatively easier than her because I do not have kids. And I look at her life and I'm like, how is she able to do all this like so easily and so seamlessly?
Yeah.
And of course, she makes it look seamless.
Yeah.
But I'm sure like the BTS of it, the behind the scenes,
Yeah.
must be like a logistical nightmare,
I'm
right?
sure.
To be able to keep everything afloat. So I think the question really here is that there is this sense of like thanklessness that we have towards our own mothers.
True.
Like a mother in an Indian household, how many times do we actually take the time out to thank her, to acknowledge what she's doing in the house, and how many sacrifices she might have made
Right.
for you, or even those mothers who are working at home, working outside. You know, if you look at the questions asked to a female sports person who's also managing a house,
Yeah.
and a male sports person, we have live examples of that in our country.
Yeah, exactly.
The questions, maybe Shilpa ma'am will be asked on a red carpet versus, let's say, a male actor is asked about red carpet, about family, about kids, about marriage. I feel like the lens is completely different for women. And Sukhee is not only just about like, you know, somebody who manages a household, it's about all women going through judgments, going through the burden of perception,
Yeah.
going through the assumed responsibility. You know, there's something called an assumed responsibility.
Yeah.
कि ये तो कर ही देगी ना, ये तो मम्मी का ही काम है, ये तो मम्मी करती
Right.
है, ये तो बीवी करती है.
True.
So वो जो assumed responsibility का बोझ है, जो पता नहीं कितनी जनरेशन से हमारी नानी, दादियाँ, हमारी माँ, कहीं ना कहीं हम सब उठा रही हैं, उसके बारे में है ये फिल्म, और कैसे उस साइकिल को कहीं ना कहीं ब्रेक
करना चाहिए. Yeah. You know, yes, on a parting note, let's on a positive parting note, this is also about friendship,
Yes.
sisterhood, and that is
Yes.
something we all root for, right? You have friends who are also, you know, you're in the content creation economy.
Yes.
There's Dolly, there's Shrishti, of course there's Farah ma'am, Tabu, you're very good friends with. How does it feel, you know, to have such women supporting you, being there for you, despite being competitors?
You know, they say strong women make strong women.
Yeah.
And we're all very, very proud of each other, all my friends. And I'm honestly quite an energy person. So I know and I sense, I don't have too many friends. I'm friendly. I'm extremely friendly. But there's a certain line I draw.
Yeah.
And there are very few people I allow to cross
Yeah.
and get into that zone of close friendship.
True.
Because if they're adding some kind of value to my life and vice versa, then it's worth investing in that friendship. True friendship is when they are able to speak their heart and their mind and tell you how it looks and tell you when you're wrong. And those are the kind of people I hold very, very close to my heart. So, you know, in the milieu that I belong to, there are very few people who are able to do that.
Yeah.
You know, because of your position, and they think that you have a lot of friends that just want to be close to you because they want to be in the limelight.
True,
Maybe
true.
they get some kind of something to take from it. But those are not my real friends. I know who my real friends are. So this film is about those people and how important it is to hold those people close to you.
Yeah.
And those are the ones that really tell you how it is.
Yeah.
You
Yeah.
know?
Right.
So it's called the Kuttiyon Ka Reunion. And all friends who have friends will understand that is the language
Yeah.
that women use and men too. And I would also like to say, while we have the opportunity through your medium, that this is not a film only for women made by women, and you know, it's not some kind of feministic movie. It's a film
For everyone.
yeah, it's a film that will cater to everyone. It's a film that will cater even to your husband, to your boyfriend. And it's a film that will be liked even by your 7-year-old and your 70-year-old grandfather. it's a film that people will resonate with because these are, it's a slice of life.
Yeah.
It's things that have been spoken about and we've kind of taken the piss. Sorry. I don't know if you can beat
No,
that.
that's fine.
Yeah. But we've used the crutch of humor
Yeah.
to address certain issues.
Yeah.
But it's entertaining, which is what films are about.
That's right.
Yeah, for me also, like female friendships, I feel like in the friends department I'm very, very rich. I think I've really truly arrived in the friends department because I am blessed with so many of them, so many valuable female friendships, and we all take from each other's lesson because we truly we truly do. I
Yeah.
feel like right now also, like I was texting them before this, just talking about something, feeling like sharing my feelings, and they're so responsive and they're so there.
Yeah.
And literally my friend just told me, I have your back, don't worry about it. Like things like these words of affirmation, they mean the world to you, and especially coming from friendships that span decades. I feel like that's enough cushion, and that's enough and more cushion you need to be able to take all the falls in life.
Right.
So for me, even with my creator friends, like I'm extremely lucky to call them my friends. I'm extremely lucky to have friends, people I met when I was 3 years old, and they continue to be my friends today.
Yeah.
So I truly feel these friendships will carry me through life.
Yeah.
I truly and truly believe that, and I'm so lucky to have them. So lucky.
So sweet.
And this movie is about those friendships and how like those friends help Sukhee realize who she really is.
Yeah.
Because only our friends can do that.
That's right.
Bring you back
So
to
true.
yourself, bring you back to reality. And that's what truly the movie is about. There are some abuses
That I have heard. That was the weirdest. We just had one take. I was so awed.
Yeah.
I was like, oh my god, you do this? So I kept asking them, what are the words? What are the worst abuses?
Yeah, I could
Because
tell
she's
that
that character.
not many abuses.
Dilli ki ladki hai.
So yeah.
Or their banter and their language only is so like,
Yeah.
it's so real and
so real.
honest.
Exactly. Yeah.
That's how women speak. And in the confines of a room.
Or a bathroom.
But yeah, we've kept it honest, we've
Yeah.
kept it authentic. And I really hope more people go and watch Sukhee if they want entertainment.
Yeah, I think more and more people should, most definitely. And thank you so much
Thank you.
for such a lovely conversation.
Sure.
All the very best for
Thank
this.
you. We need it. Please do
Yes,
watch it.
absolutely. I'm
The movie
looking
will
forward.
make you feel exactly how it's named.
Sukhee.
Sukhee. Yes.
Lovely babe.
अरे ये next movie use करेंगे.
All right. Thank you.
Hi, I'm Shilpa Shetty Kusha
Hi, I'm Kusha Kapila.
and you're watching us on News 18.